Welcome to the BnL Empowerment Audiobook program. You're about to embark on a transformative journey with Beyond the Breaking Point, your blueprint for resilience. This audiobook is designed to equip you with the tools, insights, and mindset shifts needed to thrive through adversity. Whether you're facing personal, professional, or emotional challenges, the lessons within will help you rise stronger, cultivate resilience, and discover your true potential. Let's begin this empowering experience together. Chapter 3: Building Resilience, the Foundation of Endurance. Resilience is often described as the ability to bounce back from adversity. But resilience is not just about surviving hardship or returning to a previous state. It's about emerging stronger and more capable than before. It is the inner strength that enables us to endure pain, failure, and uncertainty without losing sight of our long-term goals. The question is, how do we cultivate resilience? Is it an innate trait, or can it be developed? Some might wonder, isn't resilience just about being tough? What if I'm not naturally resilient? This is a common misconception. Resilience is not about being emotionless or unbreakable. It's about adapting, recovering, and understanding that setbacks are part of the journey, not the end. What does resilience look like? Resilience manifests in different ways. For some, it's the perseverance to keep moving forward after repeated failures. For others, it's learning to manage emotional pain while maintaining hope during loss or hardship. One key truth remains: resilience isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending that everything is fine. It's about being able to process difficult emotions while still taking meaningful action. The story of Nelson Mandela. One of the most profound examples of resilience is Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, often under harsh conditions, Mandela had every reason to feel angry, defeated, or bitter. Yet, instead of viewing his imprisonment as the end of his mission, Mandela saw it as part of his journey towards justice. Despite overwhelming odds, he maintained a sense of purpose and a belief in a better future. Many ask, how did Mandela remain resilient under such extreme circumstances? The answer lies in how he chose to frame his experience. Rather than viewing himself as a victim of injustice, Mandela considered his struggle a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. He used his time in prison to reflect, strategize, and grow. His resilience was not blind optimism, but a deep-rooted belief that his suffering had meaning and that he could influence the future, even from behind bars. Mandela's story teaches us that resilience is not about avoiding pain, it's about finding meaning and purpose within it. For him, resilience was more than personal endurance. It was a form of leadership, showing others that hope can prevail even in the darkest times. Can resilience be learned? Many people wonder, what if I'm not naturally resilient? Is resilience something that can be developed, or are some people just born with it? Resilience is not an inherent trait available only to a select few. It is a skill that can be cultivated over time, and psychological research supports this. Resilience is shaped by our experiences, mindset, and support systems. It develops when we face challenges, reflect on how we handle them, and learn from the setbacks. A real-life example, Kira's story. Kira, a successful real estate investor, lost most of her properties and savings during the 2008 financial crisis. For Kira, the collapse was more than a professional setback. It felt like a personal failure, shaking her confidence and self-worth. Instead of giving up, Kira started rebuilding from the ground up. She took small jobs, reconnected with mentors, and learned new skills. Over time, she pivoted into financial consulting, where she now helps others avoid the mistakes she made. How did Kira find the strength to start over? She reframed her situation. Rather than seeing herself as a failure, she began to view her experience as valuable knowledge she could use to help others. Her resilience came not from one grand gesture, but from taking consistent, small steps toward recovery. Kira's story highlights an essential aspect of resilience. It doesn't happen overnight. It's built gradually, through incremental efforts, self-reflection, and the support of others. This slow but steady process is what enables us to grow from adversity rather than merely survive it. Resilience is not about avoiding pain. Many people believe that resilience means brushing off difficulties and moving on without acknowledging pain. But true resilience requires us to face pain directly. The most resilient people are not those who avoid hardship, but those who learn to process and manage their emotional responses to it. A key question is, how can we feel the pain without letting it stop us from moving forward? Emotional resilience involves allowing ourselves to experience the full weight of adversity without being overwhelmed by it. It's about finding healthy ways to cope with stress, grief, or disappointment. The story of Sheryl Sandberg. Sheryl Sandberg, COO of Facebook, faced profound personal tragedy when her husband died unexpectedly. In her book, Option B, Sandberg writes about the deep grief she experienced and the struggle to move forward. She learned that resilience is not about forgetting or minimizing pain, but about learning to live with it. Sandberg's experience offers a crucial insight. Resilience doesn't mean not feeling pain. It means acknowledging our loss and grief, while still making room for hope, action, and growth. Even when faced with unthinkable tragedy, we have the power to choose how we respond. How to build resilience. Practical steps. So, how can we build resilience in our own lives? Here are 5 key strategies. 1. Develop self-awareness. Resilience begins with self-awareness. We need to recognize how we typically react to stress and failure. By understanding our default patterns, we can challenge them and develop healthier ways to cope. Tools such as journaling, mindfulness, and regular self-reflection are instrumental in increasing self-awareness. 2. Reframe setbacks as opportunities. As discussed in Chapter 2, reframing adversity is a powerful tool for resilience. Rather than dwelling on what we've lost, we can shift our mindset to see setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. 3. Cultivate a support network. Resilience is not built in isolation. A strong support system of friends, family, mentors, or colleagues can be crucial in helping us cope with adversity. Reaching out to others for emotional support or advice strengthens our ability to endure. 4. Practice self-compassion. Resilience requires kindness toward ourselves. Self-criticism in the face of failure can undermine our ability to recover. Instead, practicing self-compassion helps us recognize that setbacks are a normal part of life, allowing us to move forward without being paralyzed by self-doubt. 5. Set realistic goals and take action. After a significant setback, the road ahead may seem overwhelming. The key is to set small, achievable goals and take consistent action towards them. By focusing on small steps, we build momentum and confidence. Is resilience the key to success? While resilience is crucial, it's important to understand that it's not a magic bullet. It doesn't guarantee success or prevent future challenges. However, resilience significantly increases our chances of success by giving us the strength to persevere when others might give up. It's the difference between staying down after being knocked down or getting back up and trying again. Resilience ensures we can navigate the inevitable storms of life. While factors such as talent, opportunity, and luck play a role, resilience ensures we are ready to seize opportunities when they arise. Resilience as a lifelong skill. Resilience is not a fixed trait. It's a skill developed over time through experience, reflection, and deliberate practice. By cultivating resilience, we equip ourselves with the tools to face adversity, recover from setbacks, and continue moving forward, no matter how difficult the journey. In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of persistence and how staying the course through hardship can lead to breakthroughs we never thought possible. Chapter 4. The Long Game. Why Persistence Beats Perfection.